Hey there, train fans. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris. Thank you so much for being here. I very much appreciate it. Before we get started, please go ahead and don't forget, give us a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already one of my subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. So, today we're going to play another game of where do we fit another Menards building on the layout. Not only another Menards building, but the biggest Menards building that has been released to date in O Scale. That's right. The O Scale car showroom, the Cavana/Carvana building. And that is the tallest building that they have released. So they say. So we're going to find out and see if we can squeeze it on this layout behind me. This layout is 8 foot by 8 foot. And, well, I got one or two buildings on it already. So we'll see what we can manage. But I'm really excited to take a look at this building. It's already sold out from Menards. So if you want to get one yourself, I believe there are a couple on eBay, at least as of the filming of this video. All right, well, without further ado, let's go grab this enormous box, see what we got. Hopefully it survived the journey here to my house. We'll see. Here we have it, the box of Vehicle Showroom. Ooh, it's a big box. It's going to be a big building, 24 inches tall, nonetheless. So I do like that this packaging, it's in a box versus some of the other Menards packaging where it's just in some flimsy plastic. So hopefully the package on the inside is very good and kept it nice and safe from its transport across the country to my front door. These buildings, as far as I'm aware, were never even sold in the stores of Menards, only available through their website. Let's take a quick look at the box and then we'll open it up. All right, so even though the building is humongous, it should have handy-dandy access from the roof. This piece is magnetically attached, so it should just lift right off when you grab that AC unit. So that's pretty cool. And it reportedly holds up to 27 vehicles in 143 or 148 scale. So any die-cast vehicle you should have around that size should fit just fine in here. These shelves are about 5 inches wide, according to Menards. We got the just reach on in technique, so should be pretty easy to fit some vehicles in there. And the bottom floor also has a showroom. Now, of course, the real life Carvana, it's a giant car vending machine. So you insert some giant coin, and the elevator grabs your car, and it pops out. So it's not exactly a showroom, but of course this is make-believe and based on that Carvana building aesthetic. And they do have one here in San Antonio, which is very prominently seen from the highway. Now it is a limited edition, so Menards, all their buildings, they make one single run of that building, and then that is it. They don't make them anymore. Sometimes they will take a model and tweak it and release a slightly different version, but never the same. And Menards certainly has done vehicle car dealerships before that had Valley Motors and Fury Motors, but with this Vehicle Showroom, aka Cavana, remove one letter just so they don't infringe on the trademark, I suppose. They really have taken it to a new level, all new heights, pun intended. All right, the size of the box, they made a mere 300 of these units. So not too many compared to some of the other buildings they have out there. And we got carton number 18, so one of the early production models. And here's Menards production number. And as I mentioned here, it holds over 27 cars. I guess it depends how many you cram on the first floor. And it does have 3 different lighting options. The white, as photoed here, and there's also blue and green. So depending on your mood, you can change the lighting on it. That's kind of a cool feature. I don't know if I really dig those colors as a showroom, but it's nice to have. And we'll check it out, see how they look. There it is. And it's 24 inches tall, but only a 10 by 10 inch square footprint. So should fit on most layouts if you got 10 inches by 10 inches. And there's the top just with their little sticker. And that's it. All right. You know what time it is. Time to open it up. I gotta say, when I first saw the email from Menards on this building, I loved it immediately. It was just something that, they're always doing unique things in O gauge, and it looked awesome. Great concept. It just looked really nice. And I thought that would fit somewhere on my layout. We'll make it fit. We must make it fit. So yeah, I had to have it. Okay, box is very tall. We've set it on the floor so we have easy access, but also can view it well here with the camera. So just seeing this packaging, it reminds me of the packaging of the Hotel York Royale building that they had, as well as the Morton Salt building, which in my experience has done very well in protecting buildings. So hopefully that is the case here, because no one wants to have a building show up and it's completely destroyed. It's a really tight squeeze in there. Interestingly, from the packaging, they have here extra letters, the Cavana letters. So I guess if you lose a set, you got some spares. So that's a nice bonus in case one goes missing or is destroyed. Awesome. Hopefully I don't need any of those. Here's that lid, which should come off magnetically. Okay, yeah, we got 4 magnets there. And then we just grab the AC units. Lots of wiring. Cool. Pack of silica. Or at least top looking down, it looks to be in one piece. So we'll get the rest of this out of the box. Hopefully without breaking it. I think those supports were kind of just like taped on there. That's why I was so snug when I was pulling it out. But packaging did its job. It arrived here in one piece, thankfully. Now, like with all Menards buildings, it does not include a power source, so those are sold separately by Menards. Or you could always use a third-party 4.5 volt power supply. Yeah, it's definitely a tall building. Very tall. Yeah, they work in about 24 inches. It's slightly over 24. I was worried with 1,000 windows on it that something might get busted or the framing, but to my great relief, it seems to be in good shape, undamaged. All right, let's go ahead, plug it in, see if it lights up, and check out how it looks. Power cord ready to go. Here's our blue mode. We've got a button over here. White. Green. Off. Yeah, I think I'll just stay with the white lighting on it. I just think that looks more natural and the best. All right, we got the Cavana name and these little car logos going all around the building, all 4 sides. So no matter which angle you're looking at it on your layout or wherever you have this set up, you're going to see the name and the logo. All four sides, illuminated, windowed. Lots of shelving. Down here on the first level, we have the showroom sales area. We do have 6 hand-painted figures here between the customers and employees. We have a nice desk area with computers, monitors on them. We have 4 tables, 8 chairs. We have some planters here in the front for decoration, and no Menards building would be complete without Jack the German Shepherd. To the left of the sales desk is some kind of kiosk. I guess maybe that's the self-serve kiosk where you put in your giant Carvana coin and buy the car, and the elevator brings it down. Of course, if this had an elevator, might squash the people here in the first floor showroom, but you know, that's okay. I mean, obviously it's not going to be 100% realistic, so compared to some other models, it's pretty good. But definitely a 10 out of 10 on the wow factor. The aesthetics on this thing, very impressive. And of course, how could I forget to mention, we have this lovely red felt carpet. So VIPs only here at the showroom. Here we see more of those tables. So if you have one too many vehicles strewn about your layout, you get one of these bad boys. You can cram a whole bunch of them in there and clean up the streets of your vehicles. On the other hand, don't really have too many vehicles here on the layout. Most of what I have are trucks and movie props. So I don't really have anything on my layout that can go into this building. However, problem solved, because Menards has a whole line of die-cast vehicles available on their website. Does Menards have various die-cast vehicles? They also have giant sets. So here's a box with 16 die-cast vehicles. So for $40, 16 die-cast cars, plus shipping and processing, of course, because I don't live near Menards. It was still a really good deal, and even with 16, it won't nearly fill up the building, but that's okay. It'll give a good selection there, because yeah, you know, these aren't always filled up 100% in real life because people are buying cars. Just like with the O Scale buildings, Menards are regularly coming out with different pieces of vehicles, die-cast. Quite a few of them are kind of retro, 1940s and 50s style vehicles. They slap a lot of those on their buildings. I mean, just look at Lamont Lanes over here. Classic car in front, and well, pretty much every building they have that they throw a car in, it's going to be an old classic car. But I wanted something more modern to go in the Cavana building, since they are typically lightly used vehicles. Oh, okay, so they're all individually boxed. So I had read on the website it was an assortment of different manufacturers, different models. Hopefully they gave me more than the same model. So okay, and they got different colors here. Okay, yeah. Different types, different colors. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll extract some of these and place them in the building and see how it looks, stocked with some vehicles. All right. Every vehicle is screwed into the packaging there. So we got 2 screws, 16 vehicles, 32 screws I got to take out to get these cars out. So this is going to take me a minute. Good job. Thank you. You like the building?
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
Cause like it has cars.
Uh-huh.
And Daddy had like many cars.
Yeah, well, I do now.
This one looks like my friend's car, Alexis.
Uh-huh.
Her mom drives this car. It just looks like it.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's the same color.
Where should we put the building on the layout?
Wait, I see something like by the hotel.
By the hotel?
Well, by the rail thing. Like beside it, there's a street.
Okay.
So, yes, I did this. My dad only did that car. Like the rest I did, and like mostly my hand just like went like this, and then like when my hand couldn't go up, I went. There's like a top here, and there's like a hole. So like I went down there, just for like three stacks, and then my dad put like the piece on the roof, and now it's all finished.
Do you like it?
And like this will look like my dad's car. That one.
Thank you for your help, sweetheart. All right, there we have it, stocked with some nice vehicles, ready for sale. So, what a great looking building. Definitely is impressive to check out here. So, now we gotta just find a nice place for it on the old layout. Here on the back corner of the building, we see the button which changes the light options from white, blue, green, and off. And we do have a port here on the side for power, and then underneath the building is a pigtail as well. Yes, indeed. Where shall we put the building on the layout? Wait, what's that? Oh, my producers tell me we're breaking to some news here in the Sky One chopper. Let's go check it out. That's right, Chris. We're here at Chopper One of OST News. We're above the Tippy's Tacos in the town of Chloe. Authorities have closed down the restaurant yet again. Authorities have commented that the structural integrity of the building has been compromised. Apparently, the roach infestation got way worse than before they had shut it down the previous time. Scientists have speculated that the proximity of the restaurant to the nuclear power plant may have caused mutations in the local roach population, making them bigger and stronger and able to tear through walls. Police have cordoned off the area. The restaurant has been permanently closed, and crews are scheduled to demolish the building. It's a sad day here in the town of Chloe. Tippy's Tacos is no more. Back to you, Chris, in the studio. Okay, great. Thank you so much for returning back to us here in the studio. Appreciate reporting, Chris. That was Chris live on Chopper One over the town of Chloe on the horrible tragedy that befell the Tippy's Tacos. So we here in the other side of the track studios will always follow and remember all the memories we had of that restaurant. Well, folks, we're going to return you back to your regularly scheduled broadcasting. We'll keep you up to date with any other news here on Other Side of the Tracks News. One other tidbit. Authorities do say that the area has been rezoned, so no more restaurants by the nuclear power plant. There are reports that there may be a car dealership going in, so we will see what happens. Take care. We'll see you next time. Now that these two Menards buildings are side by side, more or less, we can see the true height advantage the Cavana O Scale Vehicle Showroom has over the previously released Hotel York Royale building. So definitely a taller building. And they both have red velvet carpet for those VIP guests. I guess there's a nice symmetry there. Yeah, it looks good there. I think that'll work. Quick side note update to my prior video on this absolutely stunning New Hope in Ivyland number 40 280 consolidation from Metka. The whistle steam was not working in my video on this engine, but after running it some more, I do see some faint signs of life there. Let's see. Well, a little bit of smoke was coming out a little while ago from the whistle steam, I should say. Oh yeah, I see a little bit popping up there. Very little bit. It's alive! It's alive! Maybe there's some obstructions from the manufacturing process that had to get blown out there. But laying on that horn for a minute, it seemed to have cleared the path, and smoke's now coming out of it. When I say smoke, I mean steam, but you know, it's really smoke. Yeah, this engine's just got to get warmed up. You got to make sure it's nice and topped off, and you really got to lay on that horn, and eventually it'll start puffing a little bit of steam smoke. So maybe I don't have to send it back to Lionel after all. Thank goodness. But anyway, regardless, I love this engine. I'm so happy to have it. Thank you again to the team at Metka for making it happen. There we have it, the Menards O Scale Vehicle Showroom and all of its glory. I do hope you enjoyed checking it out with me today. If you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up like on the video. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and you can also support us on Patreon. I appreciate all of your support and hope you have a very wonderful day. We will see you next time here on Other Side of the Tracks.